We'll be checking in on that. But for now, we're ready for our pistol. Let's get this started. I love me some Vertigo.
Yeah, this map here, especially with Art, right, on the CT and the T sides, that hyper-aggression, that piece we had about him just before, really highlighting the type of play that this guy loves. And aggression again. He has the util on his back, and he's the man leading the charge here. So Xantares, hello. You're about to get a rude shock.
Yeah, that's a nice angle just to catch the walk up on that close scaff side. Flashes and Molotovs. This is quick from the FURIA boys. Interesting, the CTs, they smoked it and it pulls the double nade out. Great use of their smoke, just to extinguish, keep them guessing.
Both teams have baited nades on this pistol already. This is quite interesting to see, and now 4 players here.
Oh, big find from Junior.
Find.
He can go all the way into B on that. Art is rotating off A with the bomb, but so is Big Clan. They've completely evacuated the site.
The race is on.
It is. Absolutely on. Vinny's on default. Keto desperate to contest, and it is a very, very messy exchange. There's only a 1v2, and that is finished off neat and tidy from Vinny. Someone got me self-conscious about saying chaos, and now felt like that was chaos, Chad.
Yeah, but
am I not allowed to say chaos?
I told you my new strategy when you're reading opinions on the internet. Imagine that everybody tweeting at you is a stand-up comedian, right? That way, when they say something horrible, you just be like, oh, they were just joking.
No, it's not. No, but it's not horrible. This is I don't get bothered by the horrible ones because they're easy to dismiss as just brainlets. Yeah. My issue is when it seems like, you know, a normal person with like a life and like is successful at being a human, but then they just don't understand.
There's only so many words available, and there's only so many things you can say. Not repeating a word is not going to happen, unfortunately.
Like, if you'd like, you can whip out a thesaurus and find an alternative to chaos and use it next time you're witnessing chaos.
Get a button and mute Alex when he goes to say that word, and then you say the word, and then we'll keep going. And we'll just pretend that, you know, that's a good system. As we have the 4 spy here from Big, and well, we were highlighting the scout of Sirison as well as, well, his AWP. Sometimes it doesn't seem as impressive when he can show you what the scout does, but he's not on the screen right now. It's Vinny jostling for this B lobby control. Junior, his wingman. Yeah,
they send both of the AKs towards B to go hunting for these jewels, and you can understand why. I mean, almost all of those jewels on those stairs are going to favor them in a Deagle v AK exchange, and an early smoke pulled out of them. Look at K-Serato. Oh, he's been found. Yeah, coming online in a big way. The Deagles and the Scouts have connected, and now those aforementioned B AKs are the only thing they've got going. 1 down, 1 to go. Tizian's done enough. And that's the end of that. Big Clan sent FURIA packing, and they'll go farming for every weapon they can find. That's lovely. What a haul. 2 AKs, a Galil, and a round.
Yeah, that's ideal right there. You're not getting a better force by scenario than that one right there. Oh, and one of the things I noticed as well is Sirison, he tends to play from his home while the rest of his teammates are in that boot camp facility time and time again, or I guess it's just their facility.
He's on the train now.
Yeah, he's actually rocked in there with the boys, so obviously putting a bit of respect on the DreamHack Masters name, a lot on the line here, as it will be the FURIA force by back in return. We need to pick the B bomb side. The rest of his teammates scurry over towards A, and, well, it may have slipped the net here. Keto, hyper-aggressive with that AK-47. Gap in the smoke, nades on through. Remember Art, he loves to pivot on top of Scaff, and that is it. He's been found. That smoke is usually such a nuisance, but if Big have an answer for that early, this could unravel a lot of the opening picks for FURIA.
How often have we seen Art get away with that smoke and that play?
As well.
Unanswered throughout, regardless of them being aware of it or not. Okay, well, that's nice from Vinny. The fact he's managed to draw Keto into a defensive stance just by jiggles alone does put Sirison now into a position where that scout, will get info nice and early. The early warning system is set up, as is the flash. He'll flash for Xantares. They're so quick, though. Xantares will do it without the flash. Doesn't need it as he gets himself 1. They do knock him on his ass, though. The bomb unlikely to be planted. It's on K-Serato's back, and already the rotates in. Oh, brought down to 6. Vinny does well to scavenge the AK, and he should be able to at least find 1. A second would enable some ground to be taken. And speaking of, Tizian is going to be lurking upon the fading smoke on short. There's only a timer on this. Damn, by cutting noise, though, it has forced Keto back to B. And Tizian is going for this round-the-world maneuver. As if Vinny checks it, there's a chance.
Oh, they're boosting up and over. We've seen this before.
Yeah, it's going to get rumbled, though. Great catch from Tizian. Good timing on the push as well. And everyone will get a lovely upgrade to some capacity for their 4th round of play.
All right, well, we might have to see an eco out of FURIA now, and I know that sounds unlikely, but the money is not there to even drop across an AK-47. The best Vinny could do would be Galil. So, yeah, just Shot on out of this one, and I've identified the smoke that's being thrown from Tabson here to negate the likes of Art. Maybe if we get a chance a little bit later, I can bring that up on Skybox just to show everybody at home exactly how Art will be denied that standard pick. But look at this, MP9's mid. Siriuson's been watching some matchmaking demos here. He gets himself 4 quick, clean kills.
So not only do you win the second round force and take AKs to your CT side, your AWPer also gets 4 SMG frags on the anti-eco.
7.5k in the bank balance. That's without the round win bonus. So he's looking juicy.
That is such a dream start for Big. I think they would rather every day of the week take this over winning the pistol. This is a dream for your CT bank balance. Look at Searson, 10 grand before he spends a penny. His teammates are still working with recovered AK-47s. They are building a beautiful red carpet run to a strong CT start.
Yeah, sitting pretty here. Now let's focus in on this A fight. If Art heads over towards A again and you see a CT-sided smoke a little bit deeper up on the scaff, it's clearly a targeted move right here from Big to deny Art his standard move. Doesn't look to be the same play this time round as it's heavy B, it's fast B.
Yeah, but look, they have to go straight through the flames. He stands within them to unload his mag. Yuri does well to find the frag, but losing 2 in the process. Junior's in a lot of trouble. Damage. Great nade damage, but not the frag. Oof, couldn't quite release it in time. Tizian losing his life in pursuit of that HE. Now a 3v3. They're low. That's not going to dissuade them too much. Big with the retake. Nade could finish off Junior if he's not too careful. Ooh. He'll be first contact. With HP like that, he'd love to get away, and he has. They do retreat to the stairs. They'll be able to throw a smoke on that, though. Oh, it didn't quite make the mark. Tabson now on toward default, starting to test and challenge. He'd love to get a smoke down. Opts for quad. And that's a big headshot. First found. Now the plan is really not ideal. Good grief. That's round over.
Yeah, call it done. Save those AKs. Get out. No hope in the world right there. Diffuse right under their nose. Caserado and Junior, no options left but to hold on to those AK-47s. Sure, the plant was good. Sure, they got into the site, but Big had so much utility left for that retake. Yeah,
explains why Junior was so desperate to try and stick around, even though he had that 6 HP. Just wanted to contest that cross the default, because as soon as they got their way around, look at the smokes they actually ended up getting down Big. Like, that was complete confirmation. Regardless of how FURIA were planning on playing that, they had no way in.
It's very difficult to plant on that side as well if you're under the pump, if you're under pressure. Yeah. Like, you know, you've seen how easy it is from that construction window, whatever you want to call the position, the rotation through middle. Players will stand up there and just dump nades on the site, right? It's so it's hard to even find a place to stand. And then
smokes
if your
as well.
Are gone, yeah, it's a rough one here. And well, 4-1. Big had a rough showing on this map just the other day against FPX, I believe it was, in the IEM Summer Qualifier. Only managed 4 rounds there, so. One more and they've done better, but FURIA will be buying back. The plants facilitated that. The loss bonus as well helping on out here. And well, they have everything they need. The only player lacking something is Vinny with a molly and a HE, but here we go. Really want to focus in on this A ramp fight. Here comes Art jumping up behind the scaff. There's no CT smoke this time. He's straight through.
Oh, Tabson surely ready. Yeah, he can't believe his luck. Another time, taking the head straight off of the snake. FURIA now, as the adage goes, writhing around awkwardly. Nice shot from Searson, needs more. Flash for the re-peek, and Zentara's trying to stand his ground, keep his AWPer safe. Tabson provides overwatch as well. This is a solid A-ramp defense. Tabson does get taken down. Searson to trade, swinging out, and a missed shot. Vinny opens up the round. If he can find just another, there's no smoke other than the one that he currently holds. He's going to want to get that out. Doesn't win the duel. And just Junior looking for clean headshots, gets nothing but the opposite. 5-1 as Big Clan extend their defensive lead.
One of the notes here that I'm taking for Big is they are more than happy to fight, right? I was having a look at this before and just seeing when was the last 2 times these 2 teams went head-to-head, because Big can be pretty tactical at times, right? They've always got some sweaty nades, some kind of combo, something really cool. But in this right here, I think that they've realized against FURIA, you're going to get snowballed on if you're getting caught with your nades out all the time. They're looking heads up, and they're fighting with each other.
If you're defending A from elevator, default, and boost boxes,
you've lost.
You've lost. Yeah, right, exactly. And that's the sentiment I'm sure Big Clan share.
Because they just, that's the thing, FURIA like running up this ramp.
Same smoke, by the way, just to keep track of it in your Art T-side woes.
He's getting the room this time, so they haven't tried to deny it like they did previously. Maybe they were hoping it was going to send FURIA somewhere else, but that's not the case. Tabson avoids the flames and the nade. That was not well thrown at all. And he actually gets the damage back his way, so Art's down to 73.
Let's go, Tabson. He is a threat.
Oh, they're swinging.
Yeah, straight up. K-Serato looking for his first frag, and he barely gets the Galil in place. Nice find up short. Rotate in. This is the best chance we've seen from FURIA in some time. But the bomb was loose on A. They know that. Smokes will be deployed. Retake a guarantee. Unless CSN's got the wallbang for default, in which case that will slow them down. But Keto's already managed to get so
might have a timing
far
on this.
around. Art's going to be calling it clear passive. He knows it's a possible walk-up. They're taking so long about this. And CSN exposed, executed. Spray's not there. Tizian half health. And this is the flank. Vinny is just not ready for it at all. It'll fall to Art to come up clutch. Smoke's on it, Kit's on it. It's going to be a quick frag. He can't quite find it. And there's another for Big Clan. They are storming ahead.
Oh, that one there could have got out of the way lots of different ways, but the fact that they're able to just relax, allow Keto to do that work, right? He would creep that whole way. If he starts running just because they boosted and found that kill, he's completely given that round up. So the passive nature, the slow crawl, that's all they needed. Is once again, Xantares with 2 big kills just from the front of sight there. Doing a good job. So
their 3-man A-hold, when aggressive, is really smart, right? You can see that they always have that 1 sandbags, 1 high crane, 1 scaff holding responsibly and pushing when they should. And that 3 different ports of call, those 3 different angles are so ridiculously far apart that you are always going to catch someone.
Yeah, you just imagine where your crosshair has to be in that. What do you, like, and even if you have teammates who are there's flashes, there's mollies, there's nades, and now there's another fight. Oh, the boost.
Big find, big counter. No Tabson on short this time. That's a huge omission that they'll have to overcome. You can see the adaptation is made. Xantares falls back, drops the one-way. Drops the one-way. Bit late now. Now he's lost his AWPer, and they're into the site. Great stabilization. One more, and now Tizian's put them back into the front foot forward. They can't get the bomb down. Again, just lost in this horrible middle ground. Now the bomb's there. They'll have to deploy utility just to recover it. Xantares, he's got the...
And they're going to boost again. They've done this a couple times already.
Yeah, and they spotted him. Spotted him this time. Nice catch. Xantares is on the ball today.
Jigs up on that maneuver.
Happy to plant, to be honest. Anything else is a bonus. Maybe even a round. Keto makes it a little sketchy. Recovers in time. We have another Big Clan round. They are charging towards this upper bracket start.
Vinny there a bit frustrated with himself. Probably thinks he could have converted and given him a 1v1 that looked very winnable there. But really, we need to turn our attention to where the entry frag is going to come from, right? And look, there they were able to get an entry. It wasn't from Art, but Big were trying to isolate Art. This double kill here, that's it. Every time it feels like they're coming in, it's a multi-kill going in the column for Big. And that's the difference maker at this point.
My question is, how much do you think that the volatile style that FURIA play on their T sides is driven by the individuals of FURIA?
Look, Art is ride or die, right? He's going to give it to you time and time again. And if he's not finding that entry, he always says, you know, there's a plan behind it.
There's
the team can plan for the information. Yeah. So, look, if Art's going for these... I'm more worried if Art stops going. Yeah. Now, the 10 ADR, not great. But to be proficient with the entry frags, it's almost like the stars have to align, right? Like it has to be a blue moon type thing, because running at a brick wall, which is, you have the flashes, the smokes, everything behind you, it's still, you're not guaranteed that frag.
An uncertainty.
Yeah, when Art's doing it, he's at his top form, right? The teammates behind him, it's hard to account for their form, but everybody can step up in a big way. Yuri, Vinny, obviously we've got the likes of K-Serato.
Just laughing at Xantares constant. What a catch!
Sorry, what?
What? Not only Big Clan going for the boost, but Vinny being ready for it.
What was that?
It's a good catch from our ops team. That's not a fight you're used to catching. Never mind finding.
What gun did Tabson have there? I'm going to have to fly on over and check that one out, because if he's doing it with a rifle, it's very hard to see.
Yeah, because he's got the little metal spikes,
He had it with an M4. That is such a hard little fight. But also for Vinny to pick that up, massive stuff. And now they're heading on to A.
Oh, damn. Straight up charging close to short. That's a great find from Tizi. Can he get another? Well, with the help of his teammate, he can. Man advantage for FURIA. Bombs on Junior's short. No way. K-Serato overextending. No trade available. And they've lost their advantage completely. Totally. They don't have utility. You just have to take a fight now. It's Xantares versus Junior. The gloves are off. A bare knuckle brawl. And there goes the bomb. There goes the round. What have you got for us, Vinny? The answer's nothing.
Take a pause. Like, this is going so quick right now. FURIA need a blink or they're going to miss this game. This is the establishing match, right? You lose this game, you're down to the lower bracket, you win it, you're in the upper bracket. And let me tell you, when there's only 3 teams per group going on through, you want to make sure you're in the upper bracket.
Let me look at the head. That's a great catch. Vinny, his eyes were desperately looking for the prize, and he finds just the tip of tabseN's head.
tabseN didn't even feel like he had a chance to react in that little moment right there. But guns back out for FURIA, and they need to start. Yeah, they need to start getting some plants at least.
Does well to not get too flashed. He will be able to at least retreat.
I feel with this style of Counter-Strike, like, you can keep running it as long as you keep getting the plants. They were getting them before, they didn't in the last. This one I think is integral. So was that kill. Vinny continues to open up middle.
And tabseN going looking, receives more than he bargained for. 2 AKs were there and ready. CSGO actually choosing to re-aggress.
Seen something.
Yeah.
Oh.
And actually losing Junior in the process. Can't even find the trade. Incendiary sends him back down Scaff. They are still safe from short. This is a dream from Big.
Oh, no. This
Turning it around.
Dicey.
Yeah, 3v5 becomes 3v4 soon. Could be more. Nice find. Keiserato swings into the site. It's theirs. Bomb to be planted. Thank you, Art. Good shot. Keto's not done. Another head to present itself. It's Art just trying to maneuver back. A wallbang hits. Keeping him honest, 2 ramp. Art's still on default. It's down to Keto. He does have that incendiary. He's got CSGO in support, and there they go. Finally, FURIA topple the big defense.
Yeah, and look, they've been whittling away and working at some of the players' economy there, right? tabseN, Tizzy, and you got Xantares, none of which are in the range of a buy right now. Keto can drop 1 or 2 if he'd like. CSGO can buy, and they can get this one back underway. But this has been rough going of things here. As we've got a little bit of a look at what's going on in the room there of the FURIA gang.
Back-to-back rounds of Vinny opening up mid, by the way.
This is the difference, right? It's that they won out the multi-frags as they were entering into the site right there. That was, you know, the number. And the thing is, it's not like FURIA didn't give them opportunities to get kills in that 2-on-3 either. They were swinging. They wanted to fight.
This is always the FURIA way, though. We use the word whittling because there is no better or more appropriate term to describe exactly what they've been doing to that economy. Slowly chipping away, keeping them honest, getting frags even in the adversity of defeat, which leaves us to this point. That break point has been reached. All it took was 1 round. And now, with loss bonus accrued, cash for days, a victory under their belt, this is where FURIA dig their teeth firmly into this first half.
Yeah, they need to win this round right here to start establishing what could be a decent T-half after all. Scoreline 8-1, 8-2. Watch how quickly this could blow out to 8-5. Big AWP, a couple of rifles, and an MP9. That's what they're working with as Keiserato on the AWP takes a shot, lets them know he's home, and the fight towards A ramp, it's on again. Yeah,
CSGO still wants this fight. This is how tabseN lost his life previously. So to have the sheer audaciousness to stick around, and actually he's got a smoke in store for us just to keep them at bay. And now he can peek around the edge of it.
Very one-way, right? Under it as well, if their legs are exposed towards the bottom of the ramp, should get a bit of a free shot right there. So now they can just leave 2 players here.
Uh-oh. Junior, backpack spotted.
Sorry, what?
That's the end of his exploration today.
Junior may have been baited into the jump peak, right? He may have been waiting for that jump,
the next player.
Jump, the next jump, and then CSGO appeared. No jump needed. Okay. Well, FURIA have to recover this 4-on-5 situation. They do have utility to do so. Enough for a set piece into the A site. Molotovs are there as well, but there's a very aggressive short stance right here. CSGO scoped on up. Xantares and tabseN over towards elevator room. This is not going to be easy to get past.
Is this the little ledge one way? Yeah, look at this. Horrible to hold. You just have to sit there and wait.
Look at that. Tunnel vision straight through that gap.
Trying to peek over it. Jumping for the info, and that could enable Art. Rattles off a shot. CT smoke deployed on default. Interesting. Enables elevator to pass into default, etc. CSGO holds nerve on short. That's a big catch. tabseN's taking him down to just 2 now. Yuri and Keiserato pipe up, but time's such a sensitive mission. There's no bomb. There should be no hope, but he's getting all the headshots. No time, I'm afraid. Keiserato does have a momentary pop-off. Too little, too late, and just holding on to what he can. My goodness, okay, Big do deal with FURIA's attempt to start stringing this together a couple, but look what their finances are still aching.
Yeah, both teams right now on a knife's edge in terms of how these buys are going to go. You can see the FURIA camp, and they're the ones taking their 3rd timeout in 12 rounds. That is quite a lot of timeouts to be taking here. Both teams will be buying into this round, I can tell you that much. But in terms of whose buy is going to look stronger, that's still out, right? It's 5 rifles for FURIA, no AWP. Utility will be the big FURIA issue, and then for Big, they haven't purchased in just yet, but for them, it's about, are we going to go SMG so we have more utility, or are we going to opt for the firepower? Tabson's being gifted a FAMAS. Tizian's looking a bit rough, so is Sirison. So the Scout has come out as well. They are making this one work, but it's fragile at best. If Big win this one, then I think they're on for a quick map.
B-Stream update, you can see it looks like Complexity are certainly moments and 2 frags away from taking this upper bracket lead. Just the new boy from Vitality, and there it is. It's confirmed on the B stream. Vitality thrust to the lower bracket to meet Extra Soul.
Okay. Astralis Complexity. That'll be a fun one.
Ooh, baby. Config. Battling for his job application, perhaps.
That molly's missed. I hope FURIA do not think it's clear, and jostling for position is Zentaro. So the flash peak, the noise is made. We're about to have a biff here. I just love this nature that we're seeing Big approach this A ramp with. I think it's great.
It's everything you could dream of, Chad.
Yeah, the flash, the re-peaks, the teamwork's there. The frags are not, though.
Sirison is like a dead man. What are you supposed to do when they know exactly where you are? Nice smoke to enable fights to go down, but just a scout on sandbags. I mean, you'd have to do something quite magical to pull anything, any value out of your presence here. Art's coming hunting. He knows he's in the smoke. Actually, not even only the headshot. Oh! It could have been more. It's not. Art throws his AK away. Will recover it now. And now, well, the round should be a 3rd for FURIA, but this is Tizian's
Keto's on B already, right?
Keto is already on the B site.
I've seen Keto be an absolute animal on this B bomb site.
So low. Loudly stepping, already losing the body, and he can tuck in, really, all the way to default. This is great play. He's keeping 2 players busy right now, and Vinny's the healthy one, loses his life. A successful 2v4 for Big Clan. Just like that, Tizian, Keto shut that case down and find 10.
It feels like the right call, right? They were denied at A. They knew that there was a player sandbags, the heavy rotation from the CT, but Keto had plenty of time to get there, and we transitioned in as the front side smokes there. Keto isolating fight after fight after fight, even does enough time so Tizian can rotate back over and they can close things down. Great stuff from Big. Have to really point that out.
I mean, FURIA are pointing out for us by calling all 4 of their timeouts in the first 12 rounds of play.
Yeah, that's rough, isn't it?
Like I've never seen that before from FURIA. They're looking flustered.
Yeah, and things haven't been going great for them in recent times either. I think I said that they were on like a 3-series loss streak coming into this one, and in some of their recent showings, they haven't really looked like all of their former self. They've lost to FaZe, the movie Star Riders, and Gambit. Now the Gambit one, we can let them get away with that one.
The movie result sticks out in the qualifier for IEM Summer just because of the extremity of the loss. It was a 16-6 on both maps.
I think Smooya bodied them in that one, didn't he? Was that the one where Smooya popped off? He's had a couple
I have
games
it open,
recently.
actually. Let me double check for you. Yeah, he did. 40 frags to 15 in that series.
Yeah, had a bit of a game.
Gracious.
But this is the thing. You were asking me earlier about the firepower of FURIA and how that, can be strugglesome. I'm not sure if it's decision-making or firepower that is the issue right now, but the decision is to go B.
Okay, well, Keto's excited. He's been waiting for this moment. And there's a lot of bullets in response. He doesn't even see any of them. A quick response from Tizian. His drop of smoke. They're going to disrespect it. Off the flash. Tizian's blind. Uses the smoke to survive. This could be huge. He's right behind him. And he strikes while the iron's hot. Needs a second. Doing the flashbang dance. Caserato's punished. Joins Sirison and can't quite piece together where the last may be. Hello. And goodbye. Easy as that. Tizian with a huge 3K. Late to the party. He's not ready for Sirison. And that's another for Big. I cannot emphasize how strong of a CT setup they have had.
This is fantastic stuff there. The fact that Keto goes down first, but then Tizian pulls off that play as well, that was just chaos. But this is where FURIA normally thrive, right? In that chaos, in the smokes. They're normally the ones capitalizing in those type of environments. But Big, they played heads-up CS today. They've been keeping things really awkward over towards A, and they have no issues brawling when the smokes and the chaos is down. So this is looking fantastic for the German side.
Why was Junior almost surprised that there was still a player there?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe expecting them to be focusing on Art. I really don't know. But Art in that round was all the way out middle and then had to rotate back to B. Here's the boost again. Nades are set up. This one is going to sting a little bit.
tabseN, though, has been caught on his prowl. Look at the nade response and spray as well. Xantares puts K-Serato down before he can retreat.
Oh, this one is really just falling apart. When FURIA's plays aren't working, it just looks like a scrim, right? Because they're one at a time, they're dying, there's no trading, the normal fundamentals that we're talking about, they don't even look like they exist. Right now, this team is looking very deflated. And with no wind in their sails, Keto, he's come to rob them.
Oh, Yuri. A nasty set of circumstance thrusts Vinny into a 1 versus 3.
Yeah, I don't like his chances, but Vinny's been at least one of the players getting a couple kills. Boy. He has a smoke as well. Might enable him to get across at least. Tizian's
so low. A little stray bullet. Ooh, that was his chance. I'm afraid the rotate's in now, and Tizian not going to allow that plant. All he has to do is buy time. And confirms it's a fake now. 5 seconds has passed. Bomb not down. Pretty solid mental picture of where these 3 frags could come from. He'd have to be very quick. Can't over the smoke. Nice from Tizian, a great response with his low HP. He's had some highly impactful rounds. Over on A, he got that multi-kill that pulled him straight back into contention. He's already on 19, Chad.
Yeah, and if you're not too familiar with Big and you're watching, you go, who's this Tizian guy? He must be the bloody star of the team. This is the support player. The stars are CSGO, Xantares. tabseN at one point was an absolute monster as an in-game leader and a fragger.
Are we saying at one point now before we say tabseN's good?
Well, I don't look to tabseN to be the workhorse of frags for the team anymore. I look to CSGO, Xantares, and Keto. Now, maybe that's wrong, right? In terms of maybe we should still look to tabseN, but
it's in sight regardless.
Yeah, I give tabseN a little bit off the hook here. Okay, well, last round here of the first half, and it has been very quick, so hope you guys have enjoyed this roller coaster of a map, which has been Big owning them. Keto will cop that one on the dome, but still not able to go for the frag. CSGO, with the AWP in this position, you miss the shot, you almost certainly run on down. Finally, Art with some impact on those entries. This might be it for the third. 3, it's better than 2, I guess.
Yeah. 3 is better than 2. I think that's truly where this one will be left. FURIA definitely got their work cut out for them now into the second half of play. Best of 1 in this establishing game. And they have got a mountain to overcome. Big Clan 4 rounds away on the half from taking the win here in their establishing game.
They will watch us shake the ground. Oh, it's like it will fill the air around. Oh, not asleep or awake. Let the future
It's large and in charge for Big, 12-3. Furia's Panther looking timid, caged, and almost entirely absent on the attack. We swap sides, it is Vertigo, and a bit of a rematch of sorts. 2019, the last head-to-head?
Yeah, I was having a look at that, I was like, wow, it feels like, considering Furia have basically been living in Europe, surely they must have met Big at some point.
I'm pretty sure have sleeping bags at that boot camp.
Yeah, so they haven't played each other officially since 2019. So we're sinking our teeth into what is something new, I guess, is Queserato lays down Xantares, and they really need this pissed around. In case you guys missed the first half, the score is 12-3. Top of your screen, all that jazz.
Yeah, but I will tell you that I personally have some reservations about Big Clan's chance. Let me try again. Big Clan's ability to close out convincing leads.
Oh, okay.
Like, these boys are, you know when we watch Gambit, when they're like, oh my god, we're actually maybe the best team in the world, and then they kind of poop the bed for a bit?
Yeah, you think that might happen here?
I'm just saying that there's grounds for it. Big Clan are not known to actually convert their leads without a bit of adversity first.
Let's see how this goes. It's all in towards B now.
Oh, I love the util from Art. They either have to disrespect it or get caught out. Big find from Keto. Over the head of Art, though, and he punishes in a very big way, causing chaos. This time, he manufactures the chaos. Needs another. Found by Keto, who is doing a lot of the heavy lifting for Big. An important duel won by Yuri. Only Tabson, half health as well. And he's finished off nicely, starting the CT side. Furia find the pistol. Yeah,
important pistol right there. I don't need to tell you why, as we're going to be looking at here both pistols in this map so far for Furia. Now, they need to make sure that they're able to convert this force buy, because it's coming. Let me tell you, I'm seeing AKs dropped across here. Aren't able to find some impact here, and that's what we've been looking for. It's rough out there for an in-game leader, entry fragger magician, as we're going to see a Scout, 3 Deagles, and an AK with light util behind it. Junior's just holding on to the USP here, so he's going to have a rough time against these upgrades.
Tizian. A lot of trust in him in this AK-47, and whoop!
There's the USP gone.
A dream start. Bye-bye, Junior. You'll be throwing none of those nades. You'll be doing none of that. Big Clan call upon CS and Scout.
Such a hard angle to clear from where Yuri is right now.
Yeah, especially considering how exposed you are to sandbags and Crane when you want to clear him out.
That is a wide sweep to take. Tabson looks like he's tasked with the mission now.
Oh.
No way he clears it.
Yeah. Oh, the crouch! Just enough to draw fire, but Yuri comfortable. Takes them both down on the A-prong. All that remains is crawling and whispering their way into B. Don't forget, there is that AK in play. Tizzy and Drew Blood in mid with it. He can equalize upon Queserato, and it's a very barren B site. This is everything. Queserato. Found. Tizian provides. Big Clan are looking to make an impact here. Furia have to hold on to this. Have to. This is compulsory. Yuri and Vinny provide. A third this time from Yuri, starting to wake up. Only Searson and the Scout, 25 seconds. His options are sparse. Bomb on his back at least. He needs a frag before he can consider the plant. A fake's a decent shot. Actually gets it down. That's a dream. And even a tag as well before he retreats. He will be hunted down. No after plant today. I mean, it is a safe plant. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, it is close though, right? That's like 61 HP with the last 3 players standing there. And if he maybe was able to get his hands onto the AK on the way out the door, or even that FAMAS that was dropped on the floor, you know, something would have been nicer than the Scout in that situation.
Anything.
But the plant's good, right? The plant is good. And if they want to go for an AK again, they really could. Tizian and Searson can both buy AKs with head armor behind it. Looks like Big... I'm going to opt for more of a conservative option here. We will be going with pistol upgrade, utility behind it. Kevlar, well, so far, only for Keto, head armor for Tabs, and the rest are not going to worry about that for a round like this. But a couple more kills, another plant. Big will be smiling ear to ear.
And that's the first, perhaps, of many for Art on his A defense. Queserato's even caught one on B, so initial adventures of the unarmored pistol.
Oh, the timing on that from Vinny. He has just pipped the gap right there, and the third is coming. Xantares might be on that plate as well.
Take me, take me.
That looks like it. So cleaned up there. FURIA, 3 on the trot here, 12-6, the scoreline now. This is where it gets important, the first gun rounds. It's crazy how much tabseN just invested there, because he's had to go Galil to get full util, right? He just invested so much in a round that, I'm not going to lie, looked like a nothing round. They didn't, if they had a plan, nothing worked as far as that plan went. Now he's only operating with a Galil, and there's light util for the likes of Keto and CSGO as well. At least CSGO has the AWP out. But let's see, you were mentioning that Big might have trouble closing. Surely with a 12-3 half, you don't want to let this one get too sketchy whatsoever.
That's a word they've deleted from their vocab, but they don't use that in their comms anymore.
Yeah.
Surely.
Oh, tabseN, how's he managed that? Yeah, it's gone down for free.
But wait, there's no way he's ready for FURIA now. The bomb has been brought in. Silver platter, Vinny looks away, still recovers. Nearly two.
How is the bomb, like, what?
Yeah, that was a huge loss. I think tabseN assumed he dealt with the aggression, right? You killed one, now another presents himself. Yuri, you can't. He's gone down. That was a perfect crossfire they had established, and now Junior, solo A. Oh dear, this is going to be very tough for FURIA to recover.
Yeah, Queserado's coming. He's on his way.
Keto. Oh, that's the frag. Big, looking for 13 now. Just purely by shutting down CT aggressions. I mean, you couldn't ask for more as the T side. The fights are coming to you.
But if they continue A here, there is a chance Queserado wins this, right? Traditionally the B player. He's already gambled over here towards this A site. XANTARES is low. That scope is going to be heard. Has a kit and a molly.
There's another molly there as well. He'll be able to burn out and delay that default plan if they rot the clock. This could be interesting. None of them opting for short, but surely as the XANTARES CSGO to check in. And now they know. And now they're across the side. What a shot from Queserato! He's making it happen. He's making magic happen before our very eyes. Queserato can't convert. Keto too good. That's 20 francs for Keto, but a very solid attempt at the 1v3.
Yeah, all things considered right there, Queserato made the best of a bad situation. He converts that one. Maybe FURIA got a bit of life back in them here, but now Big stealing an important round. No AWP, but still, the round. And here for FURIA, they need to bounce back. This buy from them, if they lose this, Alex, you can almost say the game is done and dusted at that point. The economy will just not be there to contest. Need to keep it close. Need to keep Big on Galils and Scouts, just like we see in a round like this. Tizian hopping forward, bounding towards that mid pick. Heads are in exchange. CSGO with a head to find. Utility pushes him wide, and Yuri, silences the Scout before it can even fire a shot.
Yeah, and Art wants to take all of this space. This is brave, very brave. He's being pushed. tabseN wants to take Fork back, and he has, by force.
Yeah, just a team flash there from Yuri. Not sure if a miscommunication in play, but that hindered Art a little bit. Not going to say it's the reason he died, but didn't help the situation.
That's huge from Big. Like, they were about to be completely corralled. If they had that smoke on bridge and it's respected, ugh. So tabseN taking the initiative, taking that risk, and now look what it's enabled them to have. Full A ramp control. I said, say that with bated breath. You do have Junior postured here. And now with the frag, should channel them into the short player. A flash for the re-peek. He's lost Yuri, and this spells trouble now. Great shooting from Tizian. He really is maintaining his form, and now Vinny caught out as well. Big Clan is surging into the side of the round. Just a formality. Queserato has arrived.
Does he go again?
Has he got another attempt in him?
Oh, been called off. The boss has said no. Wag the big finger, and Queserato has to save.
Double AWP, if I'm not mistaken.
The thing there with Junior, right? Like, the reason that it was just like, he's going to die, because that's what it felt like. It didn't feel like it was going to be a crazy, massive jump around. They were just trained in on him. They didn't feel like there was any pressure. There was no real way for any teammates to help Junior in that situation. And they didn't even want to molly him. They were opting to smoke him off, as opposed to trying to molly him out of position, just to deal with him. Just say, yeah, stay there. That's all good.
Yeah, and then you had Yuri in that horrible kind of, state where his teammate clearly needs help. Clearly, they know where he is. I'd have loved to have seen that wallbang actually knock him down. But there we go, 14-6, 2K in the bank. Art scratching his head. A saved M4 is all they've got, and this is what you're talking about. Yeah, you're gonna get the one, but this is where they're happy to just collect onto Yuri. Like, he had to do something.
Yeah.
He had to.
He tried to pick off that flash, right?
And that was where the round was lost.
But Tizian and Keto again, so yeah, frustration has to be mounting now for FURIA as they force Sport Art into the MP5, MP9 for Quesarado, Yuri's been given the M4, pistols for Junior and Vinny. So look, unless they win this round right here, I feel like we can call this one done. It's a bit deflating for all the Brazilian fans out there, but unfortunately in the best of one today, Big have come to play. Just such a rough way to see them get back into this game. Sure, they could wrestle back the economy, but you think about it, they're going to have to win, what, the rest of the rounds here to even win in regulation. So it needs to start here for FURIA if they want to get it done within 30. And
yeah, the 10-round run that started with that
the MP5.
MP5, 3K, right?
That's the one. Well, mollied back, Quesarado options slowly being taken away from him. You can't be close up wood. Now you're over towards the Tetris position. Oh, this is looking curious.
Do love me some CT aggression. Tizian completely caught out. He had a nerdy Molotov in store for them. Now they're charging up the A ramp in response to the M4 being spotted. Art's there. Silencer around smokes. Maybe he can work some magic.
Oh,
no, turned away. And that's the 15th secured.
Even with a freebie, right? Tizian completely caught off guard. They're trying to do something a little bit sweaty through the ladder room. You can throw smokes and flashes through those windows over towards the A bomb site. Looked like he had a molly lined up, and we don't get to see exactly where it would have landed, but all in all, this one is done. FURIA, towel tucked between their legs. Vinny wants to hold on to that M4, and if you're big, you don't even need to really chase. It's not like you're going to be worried too much about the buy round coming in next. It is only going to be the 2,400 loss bonus is what FURIA will have to defend against round number 16.
So more of the same.
Exactly. Like this rifle is really important, and then you could justify, well, maybe why don't they chase? But imagine if they give up an AK, and then Quesarado has an AK, and they have an M4, right? And now we're starting to get into the world where the buy might look interesting. Here, just limiting them to that one M4. Keeping anything nasty out of their hands, and Big are looking phenomenal in this one.
You just make those final amendments, you know, you're on 15-6, everything's going great, just make sure the mouse pad is exactly straight, the monitor is 100%
get the level out.
The angle,
right, get the
spirit level out, yeah, exactly. Well, this could be a blistering start to Big Clan's run at DreamHack Masters. FURIA, as we highlighted, haven't been having the best state of affairs in their recent bouts here on European soil. FaZe, Movistar Riders, and Gambit, all best-of-3 losses. Adding a 4th best-of-1 to that mix, it seems. Big Clan 1 round away from doing so.
Here's Tizian again. His aim's been great, and he continues to decapitate FURIA. 2 crisp headshots. Get him out of here.
He really wants to finish this one quick. I was talking about Big Clan's capacity to finish. Well, Tizian's capacity is flowing. Look at Keto. He's already on B. Oh my god, being at their own game. FURIA hit with some fast-paced T-side Vertigo action. Tizian wants to get him out of the server now. Keto provides another. And Big Clan keeping their head above water. And Group B features both Astralis, Complexity, and now Big in that upper bracket.
This has been so quick. So quick.
And he'll do it with style. Nice work from Tizian and nice work from Big Clan, all the way live from Berlin, securing an upper bracket start into the upper bracket.